Do you think bugs are harmless? Well, think again, because these creepy crawlers evolve, equip, and annihilate. So say hello to the swarm, and it's time for the Inzektors to infest the field. Hello everyone and welcome back to Game Panda. Today we are playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and today we are playing as Weevil Underwood. So you know what that means. We got ourselves up to some antics here with this cool Inzektor deck. Now Inzektors are actually really cool. They're a nice insect archetype kind of deck, and they deal with equipping themselves to each other, making themselves more powerful and leveling up. So starting off, we got two metamorphized insect queens. We got one regular insect queen. Metamorphized insect queen is kind of just a better version of this, because instead of having to tribute to attack, we get to tribute to attack again. However, that attacking again is only for a monster, not a direct attack. Then we have two Inzektor dragonflies, two Inzektor hornets, three Inzektor centipedes, and two Inzektor gigamantises. For our spell and trap cards, we're running three Cocoon of Ultra Evolutions, two Inzektor Sword Zect Caliber, and three Super Team Buddies Forced Unite. For our extra deck, we are running three number 20s Giga Brilliance, two number 28 Titanic Moths, two Inzektor Exabeetles, and two Inzektor Pico Falena. Now, Pico Falena we basically never use. I think I've summoned her once. Titanic Moth, same thing, maybe once or twice. And then Inzektor Exabeetle, I've summoned a few times, because Inzektors, what they do is that they level up by 3 whenever they're equipped by Dragonfly, Hornet, or Centipede. Giga Brilliant is kind of nice when you only have Dragonfly and Hornet. Gives you a nice little monster to go ahead and start dealing some damage. Now, our main thing here is they're going to equip to each other. Once they equip to each other, we activate Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Cocoon of Ultra Evolution will go ahead and tribute those monsters. They will go to the graveyard. But then we get to target one insect monster from our deck, ignoring its special summoning conditions. So that's Metamorphized Insect Queen. Must be special summoned by a card effect. That's why we have Ultra Cocoon of Evolution. So that way we can go ahead and summon her. Zect Caliber is just nice to get some extra attack points on our Inzektor monsters, particularly Gigamantis whenever we bring him out. Hardly ever, but it's nice to have him just in case. And then Super Team Buddy Force Unite is our another fantastic spell or trap card here. It gets us our insect queens again. Just like Ultra Evolution, instead of needing to tribute, we go ahead, we have insect monsters out on the field, we activate this, we bring in Insect Queen. So we have 6 different ways of bringing in Insect Queen, and then we have 6 different ways of bringing in Gigamantis. So there's no need to tribute summon, none of that stuff is necessary. And then the skill that we're running is Insect Uprising. If we have 3 or more insect monsters on our field, which we usually will, we can go ahead and lower our opponent's attack points by 800. It's really nice for those super strong 3000 attack point monsters. That way we can go ahead and deal a nice 600 damage with our insect queens. But with that being said, guys, we've done all the yapping and whatnot.
Chit chat in this chitty chat chat in this chat.
So let's go ahead and get ourselves right into a duel. We're not doing this in the World Championships because we cannot be dealing with all the different Utopia cards. But we found ourselves an opponent here. We got Kamal playing in Bronze Rank 1. Let's see what he's got. He's playing as a Seto Kaiba dual monster, so we're probably seeing a dragon deck, maybe, most likely Blue Eyes. But looking at that deck, seeing 30, I'm seeing more dragon deck. Okay, not a good starting hand. I'm telling you that right now. Insect Queen, not that good. I mean, it's good. It's our ace card. It can be summoned by Super Team Buddy Force Unite. Gigamantis, we can't really be using that yet, especially because we need to have ourselves an Inzektor card, just a regular one. So just give me something. Give me a Hornet. If you give me a Hornet or a Dragonfly or a Centipede, I will be happy. I'll be good with that. If you give me a Centipede, I'll be a little happier. They've got Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss. How do we want to deal with Burning Abyss? And we can't activate spell and trap cards until the end of the damage phase. That's not good. That's not good. We don't actually have a way of removing back row with this deck, which is terrible. That is actually terrible. Hold on. We're going to go ahead and activate Gigamantis here. Equip to that. Go ahead, activate Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Tribute that, bring in our Insect Queen. We're gonna go ahead and activate Evolution, Ultra Evolution again. That way we can send Centipede back to the deck. Draw a card, we get ourselves a Centipede. Perfect. Now we go ahead and attack. White Veil is going to activate, that's fine. And then he loses.
What?
That was interesting. I didn't realize that's what White Veil did. Well, I guess you guys get to see, a second duel here, but you guys got to see how we were able to go from one monster straight to our ace monster. We went from Centipede, equipped Gigamantis, so that's one of the main things about this. Then we got ahead and used Ultra Evolution to bring out Metamorphized Insect Queen, and then we could activate this to reshuffle back Centipede into our deck. But let's go ahead and get ourselves into a second duel here. Alrighty, we got ourselves our opponent here. We got Yvonne playing in Bronze Rank 2, playing as a DSOD Setokaiba, or Dual Monster Setokaiba, not DSOD. And we're playing second. Okay. That's good for Inzektor. He's not playing Blue Eyes. Interesting. This is also an interesting hand here. It's better than our last hand, but I would have preferred to have at least some spell or trap card here, just so that way we have something to work with. If we can get Ultra Cocoon here, or if we could get Super Team Buddy, I would be pretty happy with that, actually, yeah. Just give me a spell or trap card. Okay, Ultra Cocoon. That's perfect. We can actually go ahead, normal summon Centipede, activate Centipede's effect. We equip Hornet. Hornet gets equipped. Do I want to actually? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to activate Hornet, destroy one of those back row cards, Monster Reborn. That's pretty good. Then we're going to go ahead and activate that. We're going to let's add a Zect Caliber just in case. We can go ahead and add that. We can activate Gigamantis here, equip. All right. Then we can go ahead and activate Ultra Cocoon, tribute that, summon a Metamorphized Insect Queen. Then we can go ahead and activate Ultra Cocoon again, banish it, and let's add Hornet back to our deck here. And we got, okay, probably shouldn't have taken Zect Caliber, but it's okay. We go for the attack, we end our turn. We get ourselves our little token here. We're going to put it in defense mode. And then whenever they set a monster, we can go ahead and attack again. So they set a card. All right. So hopefully we get another Inzektor monster. If we get, oh, he just straight up surrenders. Wow, look at that. Look at us. The creepy Corrales are making everyone surrender. The salt is real. The salt is real. All right, so that's a rank up. Don't really care about that. Actually, I don't want to rank up because I want to drop that down to bronze rank 1. So that way we can go ahead and do Road to King of Games for you guys. But that's 2 wins with Inzektor. You guys saw Cocoon of Evolution strategy. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys... Did you guys get to see Super Buddy Force? I don't think you did. But basically, if we have an insect monster out there, we go ahead and activate this. We get a monster from our hand onto the field. Pretty good. And the extra deck, basically we never use, like it's just not used at all, really. But you guys got to see this deck is really cool. We get out Insect Queen fairly easily, honestly. Centipede, fantastic starting card. Hornet is our back row removal because that's really our only removal. Dragonfly is nice if we want to bring out Gigamantis. One thing I will say for the changing of this deck, if you want to get rid of one Gigamantis and add another Hornet, that would be acceptable as well. I just think running 2 Gigamantises is better just because that way we have the opportunity to actually equip and potentially even summon him if we need to. But let's go ahead and show you guys how to actually get these cards. Metamorphized Insect Queen comes from the one with her face on it, Rampage of the Forest. I would not recommend using box chips on this deck. Again, box chips are mainly there for like your staples, or if you're building a deck that is like very universal, something like Gunkin or something. But Gunkin doesn't have any ultra rares that you need, so I wouldn't use box chips for those either. Insect Queen comes in the Weevil Underwood starter deck and as a level up reward. Also from ranked duel ticket, ultra rare tickets if you want to use that. You just need the one from the starter deck, so you're all good there. Dragonfly comes from Darkness Gimmick. Hornet you guys get from Aerial Assault. Again, don't use box chips on this one. Centipede comes from Empire of Scarlet. Gigamantis comes from Empire of Scarlet as well. Ultra Evolution comes from Rampage of Forest. Zect Caliber, my bad, comes from Empire of Scarlet and Aerial Assault. So you'll get this passively as you're trying to get Centipede and Hornet. And then Super Team Buddy Force Unite comes from Spirit of the Beast. This one I feel like might be worth a box chip. If you get 2 of them, use box chips for the last one, just because I feel like this is more of a universal card. It can fit in multiple other decks. And then for our extra deck, Giga Brilliant, you guys get from Kite Tenjo drop rewards. Titanic Moth, you guys get from Shark Fang. Exabeetle, you guys get from Darkness Gimmick. Pico Felena, you guys get from Braver Victory. So for the extra deck, just put any insect type monsters that you like. Definitely add a Giga Brilliant or 2 just because it's nice to have. You can add some classic Link monsters like Nightmare Unicorn or the Phoenix one. Up to you guys what you want to do with them. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and let me know down in the comments below, what are your guys' thoughts on the World Championship right now? In speed duels at least, Yuma Astral is taking over. It's all Utopia cards, that's all it is. A little bit of Dragonic Contract still, but what are you guys thinking about that? How you guys feel about the ability, the skill? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.